There's been talk today about transparency. With transparency comes the rise of the open data movement, and it is a movement. And a couple of things that are remarkable, there's tens of thousands of data sets being posted by local government. But when you look at the federal government number, it is rather remarkable. At launch, just over 2 years ago, there were 39 data sets available online. As of last week, 390,000. If it's surfaceable, it's probably there by now. With that, though, it begins one caution, and that is beware the tendency for malicious compliance. It isn't an arms race to get everything up. It is proper public stewardship to get it up in a way that is usable, machine readable. There ought to be some data dictionary, and there ought to be some context. So people and developers who actually use this data use it understand it enough to use it properly. And in this kind of arms race mentality of getting everything up quickly, some of that may have been lost, and it's worth keeping a careful eye on. If that Kansas City company and the 23 portals was the closed loop, this data activity coupled with the transparency activity is really the wide open loop. In fact, you can't see to the edges of this loop. The Sunlight Foundation, among others, have been catalytic in this. There's been transparency camps and there's been competitions. Code for America has gone hyper-local in a number of areas. All of that, which has provided the follow-on to really, we used to call, or bloggers became known as citizen journalists. Now, people who cut code are citizen coders, making sense of government-held data, but also making government-held data useful.